Not getting anything out of my mic? Thank you. Much appreciated. You new to the stream? Have you, or do you watch live ALEXTWB? Gotta have that coffee, man. Cool. Yeah, we have a Bookmap here as well for a while. I'm looking for 26, 23. You're an ICT refugee. I didn't know they had any. ICT refugee, and you're new to order flow. It's a great way to read market order flow. It's a great way. I like to use it all the time. I can't trade without it. Cannot trade without the Bookmap being on. I gotta know where liquidity is. I gotta know where those orders are resting. Just kind of one of those situations. 88, 90. I think we go back to the high. It's looking bullish. I want to see what it does at 2603. All right, I'm trading an eval. We're gonna try this real quick. I'm gonna trade back to this one tick with a tight stop loss, but it could run me out. Long was the way. Ay, ay, ay. Long was the way.
Stop field.
Oof. That was harsh. I don't even have my thing logged in. Why didn't anybody tell me? Good morning, Greco. Yeah. Man, I messed that one up already. I wanted to trade back to this gap right here, 970, but it's pushing up. There's no fighting it there. But it's like, got to get past 26,003, but market opens in 4 minutes, so think we go up there. What do you say? Market open, it whips up there real quick, 23 points. Dumps. Where does it come back to here to 70? All right, we got 3 minutes. Let's see if it puts me in there and gets me to that gap and open during open. Eval, 150K eval. Running 10 minis. VEDX, I've been trading since 2013. Futures, it's about 3 years. Go figure. I had the right direction 3 minutes ago. 70. I'll take my order off the table. Yeah, that's what I wanted it to go to. About 2 minutes before markets open for business. More like options and some other and stocks, but a little bit more easy order flow. Yeah, I'm 40. All right, we got about a minute and 18 seconds. Is my mic on? Yeah. Test. All right. And I started the stream and then ended it right away. I'm we dump off 50 freaking points. Goodness. That would have been the eval pass right there in 3 minutes. Sheesh. I run 10 minis, so this eval won't last me a long time, especially today. If I lose one more trade. So VEDX, you're young. That's good. And start young. Take breaks. Know that's going to be around forever. Don't rush it. My suggestion, not financial advice, but and we are open for business. Jumping off, like, yeah, like, you don't need to sit in front of the chart for hours. You don't need to you don't need to rush it. Find a groove. Experience life. I mean, if I started trading silver and gold at 16. If I had a mentor growing up that understood how the financial markets work and understood how things came together, I would tell myself knowing what I know now and doing what I did then was learn to be patient. Learn to be patient. Learn that fear of missing out doesn't really exist anywhere else but your head. Because if you wait and you wait for the right moment, you can take the trade and win it rather than lose it. You're conflicted, Carl? I don't know, Carmack. What are you conflicted about? You don't trade your feelings. We know that. I'm just here to remind you. So we got movers today. Greco, I don't know how you do that 50 contract thing with real cash. Let's see. I'm expecting us to go lower, but do not want to enter. Nothing for me up here, then after ATH, then ATH. But that's not a trading plan. Well, at least you understand that, Karen. At least you understand that, Karan. Very tight. I know you trade real cash, Greco. I just don't know how you do it. 50 contracts. I'm trying to do it on a sim evaluation with 10. Bedex, what do you first things you recommend to learn? What can I learn about order flow? If NQ is your indice to trade, if that's your instrument you're gonna trade, start at COB, what you're looking at on my screen right now. Current order book for order flow. Start to understand what size pulls price to it. What size finds support. And what I mean by size is resting contracts. That's what you need to understand. And take your time with it. You're 19. Like you can look and you can literally look at the price right there that I have on my order my screen, and you can look next to it and there's contract sizes. And understand that anything over 20 during extended trading hours is significant. And then start to understand how spoofers work. And then start to understand how the deltas and cumulative deltas work. But you've been doing it for 2 years, so you already have an idea about what's going on. But if you want sit and watch a market for weeks, months, and paper trade it on the chart, you'll see me throw paper trades up on the chart not even in a trade for an eval because sometimes my mind's not right. And that's everyone. Getting tired of trading, Greco? Thought about doing it. Maybe you're not even tired. You just need to pass out liquidity. Yeah, you're 19, you know, and trading can be a career. It's an art for sure, and it's not gambling if you know what you're doing. You can gamble, but if you stick to your plan, you stick to your consistency, and you stick to the things in place, you do it. Make sure you find a prop firm. What I would suggest is find a firm and that you can work with the rules, and then find a size that you're comfortable with. So 19. At 19, I was thinking maybe like, well, I was a little bit more of an overachiever, but I was making 50K at 19, so I needed at least $200 a day. So find a goal, a price target that you can scale into that will replace an income, and then you'll work your way up to the Greco size. You know, where you're taking 50 contracts, minis on the trade, and you can handle that 5-point drawdown versus, you know, but it is a scaling thing. You do have to scale into it, keep adding contracts until you feel uncomfortable. For me, my natural state is 5 minis. I can sit in a 5 mini trade all day long. It should scale down. And you say it's insane, but I'll tell you what, take you to Wall Street, take you to a walk on Wall Street, there'll be like 100 contracts. There'll be like minimum, you know, but yeah, it's not their money. But still, just to be able to do that on your own personal accounts. Oh, I mean, I would do a Greco. I would certainly have a C2 account, collective 2 ID. I actually I'm thinking about getting it. So I can copy trade for people. I would do it. In fact, like, let's talk. Let me go get it, my collective 2 ID, and then we don't even need to talk. I could just set it up online. Talk with Alex. Alex and I already talked about it. I already know your situation, Mr. Greco. Not to saying we're putting your personal stuff out there, but yeah, Alex and I we have meetings once a month at the least. We know who's watching, who isn't, what they're about. So it's okay, sir. I do want to get one. I think we're gonna go for this gap. I want to trade this one. Yeah, let's trade it.
Order filled. Order filled.
Beautiful $3,000 right there. Boop boop. Took it, bagged it, called it a day. You could literally call it a day. $1,900 in profit. Knew my target, knew where it was going. Boom, done. That was a $3,000 trade because I took a horrible trade trying to go to that same gap earlier. So now we could reverse off it. We can continue. I mean, like, you watch for the Macdicator. Typically, when it hits an active gap like that, especially 6 tick, it will turn the heck around. What's up, Echo? So, you know, you just watch it and wait for it. It might come back. We do have no gaps down below, but it could come back. I don't know. But when I saw that, I was like, man, that's a trade. See, and that's my edge. That's my edge. That right there, what you just saw, I'm going to snip that out, clippy it. You know, it's over 15 point. That's a 15-point trade in 1 minute. Gotta love that. $3,000. Gotta be fast about it. I could have even pushed it up about a couple points, but you know what? You wait. As you can see, price is slowing down. VEDX. See how price is slowing down at this gap. This is why I use the Macdicator. That's why I wrote the Macdicator, is to tell me where there's a possibility that we can go to. Now, of course, I can look higher for more targets, but you know, if you traded like that every single time, you'd be passing evals, you'd be taking payouts. Just waited for that time, that right setup. Now, of course, we can come back and test it. 26.25. See how it goes. So Echo, you got stopped out and then took the trade again? Good. That's awesome. So that's what you sit in front of the market for, is you take and watch your trade, you watch your edge, and that's how I would do it with Collective 2 ID Greco, is I'd take those trades. I mean, after this engulfing bullish engulfing hit, it was like confirmation, we're gonna hit that. So I just knew to take the trade. And that's what comes with time, VEDX. That's what, you know, that's where that comes with time. You just know it's going to hit that. That's your edge, and you trade to it. And you pick out a strategy that works for you in size for points and stop loss. So if it doesn't, then you can accept that no matter if it hits your stop loss or your TP, you're happy. And Echo, you're short right now? Good deal. Look at that. Shorted the Macdicator. The high of day. Almost. With confirmation. Beautiful short. Look at that. Look at that. Right back down to VWAP. Yeah, Greco, that's where Alex and I would actually come together and meet up with that. Good job, Echo. Call it a day, man. Just log off unless you need to. Jeez. Look at that. See, look, Macdicator, you would have went short at Macdicator. You could have had easily your trade setup. I went long to it. You would have went short. If I would have went short, I could have got 50, 65 points. I would have passed my eval. I just already took my trade, so mentally I already blew that scenario. So, and then of course, you know, how do I know it's going to come back 50 points? Don't. Well, thanks, VEDX, for kind words. Greco, I'll look into it. I wouldn't mind trading some liquidity on Collective 2. So I'll look into it. We'll get something set up. Get something set up for sure. I mean, I'm not here as a YouTuber influencer to get 1 billion followers or subscribers or whatever. I'm not about that. If it happens, I'm set up to prepared to get that. But at the same time, it to me, it's just like, I want to help people like VEDX. You know, you got to understand, it's all in the mind. It's right here. It's in the head. When you trade, it's in the head. The thing about my strategy, my edge, it doesn't really happen very much during regular trading hours. So I have to look at the QQQ in order for me to know my edge. And obviously there was an edge there on QQQ. There's a similar gap there on QQQ. So I can influence QQQ with the NQ. We don't have really many other gaps above. Oh yeah, we do. On the 15. All the way through 31. We're rejecting this gap here at 29, 629.72. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at, we're rejecting this 15-minute gap up here. 26.045. But look at that. Just on par with it. Right there. Boom. Right there. So like, just take the trade, literally walk away. Like for me, it'd be wise for me to not take a trade in my trade plan, because, well, I'd be done. I'd be like, well, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye. This is an eval. This is 150K eval. I'm up $1,922. I'd like to pass it today. It's a Lucid account. Right now, they're giving 35% off on the 25K and the 50K if you're a new customer. So this is a Lucid 150K, but you type Lucid in the chat, it'll pop up the link for you and the coupon if you're interested. Vedex, one thing I can say is that bring to the market the tools you need to be successful. What that mean? Okay, you see PW, right? Not to be blasting him out on my stream, but he fishes. He goes fishing. He just got a new boat. And he goes fishing. And if his boat isn't a big boat, he can't bring a lot of people. And if his boat doesn't have a big enough motor, it can't take him to the spots where the fish are. And if his gear is all messed up, you can't catch the big fish, right? Makes sense? With me? Pretty simple. So when you come to the market, what do you got? You just got a phone? Do you not only just have a phone, but do you have the right internet connection? Are you hardline into it, or are you Wi-Fi? How many monitors do you got? What are you looking at right now? Okay. It's hardware. And then it's software. And then it's strategy. At 19 years old, Vedex, I wasn't trading anything other than silver and gold physically. When I was 23 years old, I learned how to trade stocks because I was already trading, buying silver and gold at the pawn shops because that's what I can walk in and buy with my money that I earned at 16, 17. So even at 13, I was fascinated by it. But let me tell you, my idea that I had when I was 23 years old was the tools that I need. I need that boat. I need that reel. I need that fishing pole. I need 10 of them. I need to know where the bait is. I need to know where all the gear I could buy online from. Right? And so that at 23 years old, I was thinking, what do I need for trading? I need 1 monitor, 2 monitor, 3 monitor, 4, 5 monitor, 6 monitor. I don't even need a video camera because that's not what you're trying to do. Okay. I need good computer, fast computer. I need high speed internet. In fact, I need fiber optic. And I need to be hardwired. Okay. So that's what you start thinking right now at 19, Vedex. You want to build a trade station? Not a gaming station, a trade station. What are you going to have up on your computers? You're going to have up chart 1, chart 2, chart 3, chart 4, chart 5, chart 6. What are you going to have on them? Software. That's set up. If you're still with me, Vedex, you're still here. Say at 19, I'm not going to give you advice on how to trade. You already know how to trade. Push the button. I'm kidding. That's gambling. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, really, ultimately, it's like, what are your thoughts when you're 25 years old? What is it that you want to have when you walk into your trade desk? You know, you're 19 years old, man. You get the world by the ass, and we can cuss in my stream. So at the end of the day, like, you can have the world by the ass, and you really have to think about, well, if you're going to come to this with 1 monitor, 1 laptop, and and try to pick a setup and watch the market with like that, what you're gambling. But I'm not saying that you're gambling because you're using one laptop. If you're using at 19, I'm saying because you don't understand the market long enough, well enough in order for you to do it. I've been alive 2 times as long as you have. So I've looked at the market since I was 23. I'm almost up 40, 41, 40, 40, 41 coming in. Like, I already understand and know I can say legitimately that you haven't watched this market long enough. 2 years? Now, again, I didn't start trading futures for about 3 or 4 years, but my point of it is that I watched the market since I was 23. So what I'm trying to say is that when you're 25 years old, what are you thinking that you need and want for you to take better setups? Prop firm's great. Pick out the right prop firm now in regards to size. You know, plan ahead. Man, I was like, I don't want to trade until I feel like I have a what is it called? A income that will provide for my family and myself. So I sat flat for 5 years in between that 23 and now. But I watched and drooled market and wanted to get it. I wasn't set up. I couldn't trade it from my phone. There's no, if you're going to trade it from your phone, it's because it's all the resources you have. And you're going to utilize day traders on YouTube like me who are real and essentially take a setup and encourage something for you. You know, for me, when I was 23, I didn't own a house. When I was 23, I didn't have a family. When I was 23, I barely had a vehicle and a job. And I was like, man, I want to be stable in my income before I trade. That's why we use prop firms. Lucid, 35% off. For $100, I could trade the market. I could trade my strategy. But that's a 50K. 50Ks don't work for me. 150K is what I need. Do you understand? I like size. I like 5, 10 minis. Boom, boom, done. You know, I like size. I like to make money. I like to make money fast, quick, and done. $3,000 in 1 minute, I'll take it. Because my mind is expanded to make that kind of money already. So I was always thinking about trading. My end result was to be sitting right here doing what I'm doing right now at 23. Now I'm 40. So it took 20 years. Okay, so don't try to rush it. It took 20 years for me to get to a point to where I can essentially go through life and sit down and trade with you guys. Okay. And I love it for myself. My kids are screaming in the background. You know, my wife is interrupting me. It's okay. It's fine. It's what I wanted. They know where I am. I'm at home in my basement office, and I really essentially, I have my monitors up. I have my payment up. Why? Because 20 years ago, I was thinking about how could I do this, sit here and be confident in taking a trade and lose money and still have the roof over my head, still feed my family. And prop firms allow you to do that. Because if I was trading cash like I did 20 years ago, poof, you know, you're crying, you're tearing up, you're destroying your mentality. That's all the money I had. I've been bleeding. You know what I mean? It's just kind of one of those things where it's like, I thought about that already. So VetX, that's one thing that you can think of. Not financial advice. Life advice, life psychology for the trading world. You want to be able to take a trade and not feel like it's going to affect you if you lose. Right? That's the goal. You've been doing it for 2 years. Hyperventilate. I can't even click the button without getting a freaking heart attack. Right. So understand that what you need to do is, I don't know how you earn your money. I don't know how you earn your money outside of firms, prop firms, or trading. Because really, technically, we're not even really trading because the market doesn't even know we're there. We're firm liquidity, prop firm liquidity. Shoot, we could take $100, turn it into a payout at the end of 5 days for $3,000 on 150K. on a 50K too. Okay. Sounds pretty good. In 4 weeks time, I can get paid 4 times. That's 2 times 4. That's 8. You can have 5 accounts. That's $45,000. Is it 45? 40,000 times 8 times 5. 2 times 5. You have 5 accounts at $2,000 each at a 50K. That's 10. Sorry, times 4. That's 40,000. Yeah, that's 40K a month, and that's only one firm. Echo. That's all I like. I like market structure to pick the direction. I mean, it's all up to you. You know, I look for Macdicator gaps. As well. The structure tells me the direction of which way it's gonna go. So, like, we have a bunch of gaps down here on the 1 minute for. So I think that we'll come back to it at some point. Yeah, but it's market structure to tell me that when are we gonna go get that? Because Macdicator doesn't tell you which direction the market's going. It just tells you where it could go. Echo. I mean, is it? Let me ask you a question, Echo, to confirm your question to me. Echo, is it paying you? Is it working? Have you taken payouts off the Macdicator using the Macdicator? Right. Right. And you took a short. I took a long to it. I traded to it. You shorted from it. You made $1,000. See? We are all gonna trade the Macdicator different, and you have the Macdicator to go short, but you've taken payouts off using the Macdicator, so all you look for are the Macdicator gaps. So therefore, at that point in time, it's working for you. You're taking payouts, went on a big vacation, boom, and you were able to afford it all and not cry. Let's see. Right, exactly, Echo. So I mean, really, it's like you made $1,000 in that trade. Now, my suggestion to you is pop it up one more micro. You don't want to go home? Don't go home. We'll keep you taking payouts from there. You could. In the Philippines, you could. You'd be like, I'm adding another week to my visa. Let's see. Karen's giving advice. Fed, you can go into trading with the mentality that I need to win, or if it is your last dollar, it cannot come from the point of desperation. Correct. So and then VetX says I need to get to a point where I can afford accounts in the software right now. That you need to get to the point in your trading career where you need to understand just the way the market moves. Look at it from this standpoint. You've been in life for about 19 years, but you've been an adult for 1. Okay, we'll give you the year of 18. So 2 years. Okay, you've been trading for 2 years. You have the knowledge or the feeling of let's put it this way, and I don't want to offend anybody, but you don't become an adult until you're 18. So you're a baby adult at 18 is what I would say, right? No? Anybody disagree? And if you did, I don't really care. Okay. You're learning how to be consistent in paying rent or mortgage. At that time, at 18, you're going to pay rent. So you're going to learn how to be consistent in paying rent every month on the 1st. It's coming every month on the 1st. right? Every month on the first, you're gonna pay rent. You're just starting your career. You're starting off, and if you live at home with your parents, kiss your parents because you know they're sheltering you from paying rent. So every day on the first, every month on the first, think to yourself: everybody who's out of their parents' home is paying rent, and if they're not paying rent, if they own their house, they're paying taxes. And of course, you want to pay that on a monthly basis, or you can pay it on a yearly if you want, whichever you prefer. But or you can pay it in lump sums. But you're going to pay something on the first. I don't care if it's taxes, a mortgage, or to mortgage and a taxes, or rent. Something. Okay. So you haven't yet done that, which is consistency. So start at that base point, that thought process. Consistency. You think you need the hardware now. You don't. You start with one monitor, two monitors, find a good solid person to follow about market trend analysis and work that way. And then you don't need 10 monitors. You just need to take your trade. You need to have the right size prop firm. So when you do take a loss, you still have stuff to trade. There we go. Look at this. Macdicator for the win. All the way the heck down there. 50-point candle. Yeesh. Right down to my support line here. Still running down. We can go all the way down and back to this pivot. I'm gonna play this one tight.
Stop field.
Nope.
Stop field.
Still think it's gonna go to it.
Order rejected.
Nah, it's pushing up now. Back up to the 200. A long would have been better there. Wow, all the way back up. Oh, I missed that gap. Got it. Wow. Shoot, full retracement. Yeah, I obviously I'm trying to pass this 150K. So I would. If I didn't, then I wouldn't. I would take that one trade and walk away. Like, all right, sit flat or work on another one or whatever. You know. What's the sentiment right now? Short. Yeah, short. Try it one more time. Oh man, it was too late on that one.
Stop field.
All right, I'm short. See if we can't get it to go. Up 4,500. Might not go. It might. I don't know. We'll see. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Needs a break. 908. We get into 908, then we're golden. Maybe. We'll see. It's fighting. Is this the higher low? Goodness gracious. Come on. Ah. Back up. Oh, my daughter's crying. Hold on. Do I have 2 streams? Yeah, I do have 2 streams. I have the NQ and this one at the moment. $60-hour trader. Man, so if we can't get back down to 900, which is a support there, whatever. Thing wants to fall, but not yet. It's not ready yet. It tested it, bounced. Now it wants to retest it in the slower way down. Could bounce here though. One thing about Lucid Pro is it's 1 day to pass, so. Too long. Come on, sellers, kick it down. Anticipation is real. Nah, it's finding support on 905. Needs to get through 900 if it wants to keep going lower. Definitely close below 905 for sure. Yeah, was that the bottom? 96? Back up. We wicked. We got 22 seconds left in this candle, and we're pushing on the 5 EMA. I figured we could make a lower, better low of day. Absorb buyers. Yeah, that was the get out. Dang. So close. So close. If it does hit,
Order filled.
passed. Passed the 150K eval. On Lucid. And it's a Tuesday, right? Tuesday, 150K challenge. That was maxed out. That was already 10 minis. I was already in as max as I can go. Past the 150K right there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I still get the flutters, man. It's still fun. Give me a moment. I gotta grab my daughter. She's throwing a tantrum. So as you can probably hear. But let's absorb that. And let me turn on some music.
If you're still here, you're part of the song. Think with bookmaps, follow that. that flow. Alex on stream while the bubbles blow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Hey. Think with Bookmaps, trust that chat. Slow control, no FOMO, Ryan Mac. Teach us that if you're here for the climb, not just a hit. Pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this. London sky dark, but the chat run bright. Mom's, dad's, grinders, all online tonight. ES too slow, NQ trying to steal the show. We just watch tape, keep the risk real or the flow. Listen and sing with me on a beat. Cars, trades, a schizo, then it dumps back down. GG community, scam a Ponzi. I love trading, smash the light. From first bell ring to the late night close. Same core crew, yeah, everybody knows. Think with Bookmaps, follow that flow. Alex on stream while the candles glow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Think with Bookmaps, trust that data, slow control, no FOMO. Spend it if you're here for the climb, not just a hit. Pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this. Welcome to Think with Bookmaps, where we trade futures in a blink with Bookmaps. And for that dough, you gotta think with Bookmaps. It's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right. Everybody's favorite community, the Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. It's the Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps, Think with Bookmaps community. Yeah, Think with Bookmaps community, man. It's the TWB community. It's the TWB community, man. Yeah, it's the TWB community. Welcome to Think with Bookmaps, where we trade futures in a blink with Bookmaps. And for that dough, you gotta think with Bookmaps. It's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps. All these guys are saying, where the females at, man? I'm saying, bro, what are you on about, man? I'm trying to trade futures in here, bro. We trade futures, man. This is futures trading. If you wanna go find a girlfriend, then go on Tinder, bro. Go on Tinder, go on Hinge. Go on some other app, bro. We trade futures in here. Think with Bookmaps community. It's the Think with Bookmaps community, man.
So, echo forever if I was listening to the music, making sure that I was coming through above it. All right, so let's see. One thing I really like about Lucid is it's like immediate funded. Immediately funding, pretty much. So I have my funded account 150k up already. It's already done with Lucid, so that's one of the reasons why I trade with Lucid. And the pros, it's 1 day to pass. Like, so I have the PA right now in a Lucid. That trade brought me to a performance account. Now the goal is $4,600 for profit target before I can make a request for a withdrawal. So the buffer. So now I gotta hit the buffer, and then not only do I gotta hit the buffer, but then I gotta hit my request in a 150K. I can request $3,000, but we'll worry about that on day 5. Right now the goal is $5,000. There is a consistency, so we'll see how that goes. Trying to move like greats, but greatness waits. That's the part they fake. Seen people blow bags off a single loss. Ego loud when you don't know the cost. Alex talking, I just I gotta hit that consistency, and I have my trade plan is 1,500 a day. So after 5 days, I should actually, in this account, I should be at 2,000 a day, and I like to use 5 minis, so $2,000 divided by 100, it's 20 points. 20 points a day. Alright. So I gotta make 20 points of it. Yeah, BetX. Yep. Correct. It allows me to trade the account now. So today would be considered as one trading day. Right. Yeah, absolutely. So I got the funded account today. I'd like to take some profit on it for a trade day today. So Monday would be my first payout request. I could wait. No, I'm not in any rush. What's my target? 20 points, 5 minis. And looking down below, I don't have a target on the NQ, but the QQQ might give me one. Sheesh. I mean, previous day pivot is 624.53. Oh yeah, that we already took that out. We just took that one out. Okay. I think we're gonna just keep falling here, to be honest. Just watch for that bounce. We do have a support. I did have a support line here at 883 or 833, sorry. So we could bounce here back up to retest this pivot. Yeah, I would say long pivot. But the longer the better trade is short. But it's like either I wait for this pivot to test, or we have a gap up here at 25,914 and we can probably go back to. It would make sense to go back to that at some point. Oh yeah, I'm planning on more evals, yeah. In time. I mean, you just stack them. You keep stacking them. To be honest with you, I have yet to take a payout on Lucid, so you guys would see me first and foremost take a payout on Lucid. I have taken payouts on other prop firms, but Lucid is kind of the focus right now, and I know I could do it. Actually, you know what? Really like the reach for that.
Order rejected.
Oh no. Okay, so here we go. I wanted to trade to that 9 EMA. I think we're gonna turn around soon. Trade to the pivot. maybe even the 20. No, I might have not did that one well enough.
Why would I lie to you? Gas beats on the 5. TWB, we locked in. Yeah, charts run deep when the lights go low. Alex on stream, letting all of it show. No hype, no cap.
No, that 5 EMA is being tight. No, falling.
Stop.
I lost 600 there. Short was the way. For that anyway. Still short. It's still short. Just trying to look for that entry that doesn't come back to my entry. That's what I'm looking for. And it's tough to gauge that. Target, I have no problem, but entry, that's where it sits at. No VetX, I haven't gotten a payout rejected.
Yeah, think with bookmaps, feel that pace. TWB fam, we don't chase. Price don't lie, you just gotta see that patience is profit eventually. Protect that peace, don't trade to impress. Most just flex, but they trade in stress. This stream ain't noise, it's growth in view. We study the market and ourselves too.
I'm going to try to catch this long back up to this 870. We'll see if it works out.
Order build.
Late shift, blue light, all night, TWB on. If you're still here, you're part of the song. Think with Bookmap.
No.
Follow that flow. Alex on stream while the bubbles blow. TWB fam checking in.
We'll go back. See if the 9 kicks her down. Come on, let's go back up to 50. At least. Oh, it's fighting. Fighting to go lower. Yeah, I'm out.
Order fill.
I took a break even on that one because I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it at that point. From first bell ring to the late night close, same core crew, yeah, everybody knows. Think with Bookmaps, follow that flow. Alex on stream while the candles glow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Think with Bookmaps, trust that data, slow control, no FOMO. If you're here for the climb, not just a hit. Pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this.
Order rejected. Stop failed.
Yeah, it might come up for my stop loss. But you know what? It's fighting. We got 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. We're at that turn point. Price is moving. It's gonna make a move. It's gonna make a move. Up. Nah, I can't catch it. Can't seem to get it right. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm down 1,500. I just need one good trade to get me right back up. But I do have a daily loss limit on this. If it hits. Just trying to find that entry to go back to that pivot or continue lower.
Stop failed. Stop failed.
Nope. Yeah, that's tough. Hey, did something. Can we stick up there? Can we stay up there? Can we run through it? Be nice. 15 seconds in this candle. We'll see. Let's see. Come on, curl it. Keep running it. Man, the minute takes so long. You know? Yeah, no, if that it doesn't break the close above the 20 EMA, I'm hurting now. I'm worse off than I was.
Charts run deep when the lights go low. Alex on stream, letting all of it show. No hype, no cap, just the honest flow. We don't guess here, we just let it go. Watching Bookmap like it's painting truth. Every level tell a story, every flash got proof. I've seen traders break down, trying to chase that move, but we sit still even when the price gets loose. You see red,
Free falling back to low of day. Let's go.
It's not just lines, it's the way you breathe. TV30B taught me how to trade and leave. Think with Bookmaps, don't just feel. Most want frills, but this game's too real. One clean setup, that's the deal. This ain't about luck, it's how you heal. Mind sharp, wrist light, wrist tight. Streaming live, but my head's on right.
Finding support on the 9 and 5.
Sometimes I stare up at the chart for an hour straight. No trade, no stress, just protecting fate. Most lose fast, trying to move like greats, but greatness waits. That's the part
Do I mind trading with the 5-second delay? I'm actually trading off Trade-A-Bait. You guys are just watching it from where it is. Yeah, back up to 70 as I thought. Bummer. I was right. See, I'm trading scared and you're not supposed to do that. Actually, though, I am maneuvering around this whole area is under construction, so it's gonna be swapped out. It's gonna be switched. Well, hold on. Oh man. it's gonna hit my stop loss, probably a daily loss limit too, if it doesn't keep going. I want to trade back to this gap. Now that we made it above the pivot. One closed. We'll go back to 900. No!
Stop.
I'm gonna blow my funded if that's the case. Sheesh. See, watching it live in color. I should have stuck with 70. Need to take a walk, shake it out. Every trader has those mental issues. Every trader does. I'm not saying mental issues like it's a bad thing. It's just the shake and the setup. This is going lower.
Think with Bookmaps, baby. Let's get it. Live RMTWB. You don't know what you're missing, what you waiting for.
Higher low right here at 34 maybe, or just dumps back off to a little day. Got a 2-tick gap up there.
You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for. Live RMTWB. You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for. Why would I lie to you? 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 Why would I lie to you?
Stop fill.
Why would I lie to you?
My size down to 1 mini.
Why would I lie to you? Why would I lie to you? Live RMTWB.
Went short.
You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for. Live RMTWB. You don't know what you're missing, what you're waiting for.
I'm gonna just play it tight. If it hits my break even, then it hits my break even. It's not supposed to go that. It's not supposed to have that trade.
Why would I lie to you?
No, I don't think I'm gonna have this trade.
Yeah. Charts run deep when the lights
No,
Stop fill.
I don't think so.
Letting all of it show, no hype, no cap, just the honest flow. We don't guess here, we just let it go. Watching Bookmap like it's painting truth. Every level tell a story, every flash got proof. I've seen traders break down trying to chase that move, but we sit still even when the price gets loose. You see red, you panic, we see red, we wait. Discipline the difference between love and hate. It's not just lines, it's the way you breathe. WB taught me how to trade and lead. Think with Bookmaps, don't just feel. Most want thrills, but this game's too real. One clean setup, that's the deal. This ain't about luck, it's how you heal.
1 minute too late.
Order rejected.
Play to that gap.
Stop fill.
55. No. Going lower.
Stop.
Now I'm just shotgunning it. I should just get off the stream, call it a day, come back to it later, go get some coffee. Yeah. Do I have coffee left? Yeah. There you go. Coffee. Blah. I mean, I already have the dopamine running through me. Not if I can get this to come back. No, not really. I like to just take one trade at a time, really. If I can be right about it. There we go. Let's see if we get it. Go get the gap.
Stop there.
Nope, coming back down. Might shoot up for 55. No, holding it down. 55's holding it down. Daily loss limit. Rejecting the 9. Looked like it wanted to break for 2 seconds there. No. No, there's a lot. That was a big sell at 80. So probably not gonna come back up.
Stop.
Small dream of getting this right. Think with bookmaps, trust that chat, slow.
Can't seem to get it. That's by 100. 100 stab wounds. That's one thing you don't want to do either. So I'll try it one more time, and then if not, then I'll try to revive it slowly. Still think it's a higher low. Need a buyer to come through.
Order filled.
Daily loss limit hit it. Yeah. Bummer. It's okay though. The PM session? No, obviously I'm not gonna trade it. I need to calm down. So I've revived an account from 1500 before. It's not a big deal. That's what I got left on this thing. The $1,500 drawdown. So I won't be able to trade this account till after 4 p.m.
Welcome to Think with Bookmaps, where we trade futures in a blink with Bookmaps. And for that dough, you gotta think with Bookmaps. It's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps, it's Bookmaps. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right. Everybody's favorite community.
Well, outside of that, I will be on tomorrow morning again. Feel free to follow. I'm actually gonna call it a quits here, and I can't see. I know when I can't trade anymore. I obviously, outside of the fact that I hit my daily loss limit. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys stay green. Thanks. Yeah, 60-hour trader for sure. I gotta build this account back up, so I gotta wait for the right moment, and I can, and it's not that hard. 1500. But being okay with that, I'm not mad. Oh well, big book. Life goes on. Check out Lucid. Same day activation. Should have walked away like Greco said, but it's okay. you know, I'm here for your entertainment. You know, and you get to see me actually go through, and you can live vicariously live through me, which actually, you know what, to be honest with you, isn't a bad thing, because then you get to see somebody actually kind of sort of tilt out till their daily loss limit, and you don't have to do it, right? Just take one trade and call it a day. But we're kind of at that bottom. I did want to see this gap get filled. I still think that it's going to get filled, but I couldn't catch it. And I was actually probably not being patient. So the daily loss limit does help, but I'll find another trade tomorrow. We'll work it back up, get some things going. Okay. I hope you have a great day. Check out my outro. Peace.
Gas beats on the vibe. TWB, we locked in.
Yeah, charts run deep when the lights go low. Alex on stream, letting all of it show. No hype, no cap, just the honest flow. We don't guess here, we just let it go. Watching Bookmap like it's painting truth. Every level tell a story, every flash got proof. I've seen traders break down trying to chase that move, but we sit still even when the price gets loose. You see red, you panic, we see red, we wait. Discipline, the difference between love and hate. It's not just lines, it's the way you breathe. WB taught me how to trade and lead. Think with Bookmaps, don't just feel. Most want thrills, but this game's too real. One clean setup, that's the deal. This ain't about luck, it's how you heal. Mind sharp, wrist light, wrist tight. Streaming live, but my head's on right. Let the world rush, I stay calm. Found my edge in the quiet, not the storm. Sometimes I stare at the chart for an hour straight. No trade, no stress, just protecting fate. Most lose fast, trying to move like greats, but greatness waits, that's the part they fake. Seen people blow bags off a single loss. Ego loud when you don't know the cost. Alex talking, I just take the notes. Every word hit different when your soul's that close. I don't need hype, I just need that zone. I don't need signals, I can see it on my own. Flow with the tape, heart on chill. Master the mind, that's the real skill. Think with Bookmaps, feel that pace. WB fam, we don't chase. Price don't lie, you just gotta see that patience is profit eventually. Protect that peace, don't trade to impress. Most just flex, but they trade in stress. This stream ain't noise, it's growth in view. We study the market and ourselves too. Yeah, think with Bookmaps, feel that pace. TWB fam, we don't chase. Price don't lie, you just gotta see that patience is profit eventually. Protect that peace, don't trade to impress. Most just flex, but they trade in stress. This stream ain't noise, it's growth in view. We study the market and ourselves too.